amount of stuff. We did spend probably close to $2,000. YouTube, what is going on, everyone? It's your boy AC back with another video, and today is episode 88, where we take $100 and we continuously buy, trade, and sell sneakers so we make $100,000. Now, from last episode, from all the buying, trading, selling, and all the stuff in between, we have a brand new grand total of the highest number we've had on this channel by far, $55,220.16. Over half of the way there, plus we still have tens of thousands of dollars in our inventory alone, which we always go through at the end of the video, so stick till then. And the past couple episodes, we've been selling a bunch of our inventory, which is great, but honestly, I think it's going to slowly start to slow down. We're not going to be selling tens of thousands of dollars of stuff per episode, which is crazy because my goal is to hit that $100,000 markup before we hit episode 100, or even on episode 100 would be pretty nice too. And if we continue at this pace, we're definitely going to pass through that in no time. And just a reminder for everyone who's in YYC or coming down to YYC on August 19th, we have CSX Summer Sneaker Meet. It's going to be at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Genesis Center. So if you're planning on coming, link in the description to get your tickets now. Now keep this between me and you, because I don't want you going around spreading this to everyone, because this is only supposed to be like a special thing between like you and me. You can't go around like spreading it to everyone, because the first link in the description, you will find some event tickets that are by far the cheapest. So if you're planning on saving some money, down in the description, get your tickets now. Again, the cheapest, you'll find them anywhere. And yeah, make sure to pull up to the event. Come say hi to me. I'm planning on having some steals and deals for you guys. And yeah, if you guys are new here, we go to the malls 3 times an episode, and we condense all of the footage of everything we find in stores into one quick little montage, so you guys aren't sitting here for 20-30 minutes at a time just seeing what we pick up in store. We speed this thing through because I know with TikTok and all this stuff, the attention span just ain't there anymore, but it is what it is. So with that being said, let's waste no more time. Head up to the stores and see what we're picking up this episode. Okay, we are back, and honestly, we got a decent amount of stuff. We didn't grab tens of thousands of dollars of stuff to put in our inventory this time, but we did spend probably close to $2,000. And first off, we have this pair. You guys should be familiar with it because we did grab them a few episodes back. Still got them under retail, which is insane. The only issue is it's a size 7.5, and it is in the Jordan 14 Lanies. Now, typically when it comes to basketball shoes, such as like Jordans and stuff like that, getting super small sizes typically isn't that great. However, we did get them under retail. We only paid $240.98, which is really good considering a size 7.5. It's not going to be the highest mover. If you guys remember a few episodes back, we did get 2 in the bigger sizes, and those sold stupidly fast considering we did get them on that discounted price. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, Jordan 14s, I'm starting to really like them. You guys have to let me know in the comments below. Do you guys own any Jordan 14s? And if you do, let me know in the comments below which pair should I get as my first pair, because I still haven't got me a personal of any Jordan 14s, and honestly, they're really starting to grow on me, especially that last yellow pair. I'm pretty sure it's like the ginger colorway. I'm not 100% sure, but I really liked those. I just never found them on sale. But yeah, can't complain about these. Should move really fast. But we also picked up the Jordan 1 Low True Blues. You've seen them on the channel before. We did pick up a decent amount a few episodes back. We just recently sold every pair we had in our inventory, so it's great to add some more into the inventory because these sell super fast. And we did get them for a discounted price again, $114.45 per pair. And we got a size 11 and 8.5, 2 sizes that should move really fast for us, especially considering we got them on discount, which usually never happens for Jordan 1 Lows. And let me know in the comments below, are the Jordan 1 Lows the best true blue colorway out there? Because they made the mid and the high top, and in my opinion, the lows are the best one by far. But let me know your opinion in the comments below. We got some even more stuff on discount, including this pair. This pair of Jordan 1 Lows, I'm not sure the exact colorway of these, but we did get them on sale. Unfortunately, it's only a size 4 wide, but getting them for $78, $74 is pretty good in my opinion. Should be able to sell these all day, no problem, for $100 super quickly, considering again we did get them on sale. It's not the most in-demand colorway, but at the end of the day, it's still a Jordan 1 low, so not complaining at all about that. But we still have some more steals and deals we picked up today. We also got this pair on sale, the Jordan 6 Black Metallic. I'm honestly pretty surprised we found these on sale, considering not too long ago we did just get a bunch of men's sizes for a retail price, and the resale value on them are still pretty high in demand, considering once these first came out they like completely bricked, but now they have some resale value. And we got 4 pairs, 2 5.5 wides and 2 5 wides. We paid $157.49 per pair, which is pretty good considering retail price on these would be around $183 including tax. So getting them for that price is really good. And just like the men's sizes, these should sell super fast for us. I don't think we're gonna be holding on to these for that long, because for some reason these have jumped in demand. For some reason, I have no idea why. I'm still on the lookout for my personal pair. Am I going to be paying retail price for a men's size in these? No, I need to find them on the discount or a used pair that's in really good condition for a steal. But yeah, we have 2 more shoes left. One more we got on sale, which is this pair, the Jordan 2 Chicagos. Got 2 pairs, a 6.5 and 6Y. Got them under retail for an even better price than the other pair. We got them for $125.99 per pair. Now, if you've been watching, you know my opinions on the Jordan 2 model. Not the biggest fan of them whatsoever, but getting these under retail, hopefully I should be able to make some profit on these. Not gonna lie, I might have jumped the gun on these ones. These ones might be one of those rare incidents where they have to be our return, because the resale value on these have tanked recently. So these ones unfortunately might be a return, but at the end of the day, I guess we're not losing any money on these. This is why I love selling sneakers, because for 99% of the stuff there's no risk in buying shoes, because 99% of the time you can just return it if it doesn't end up selling. But yeah, we'll probably make it work. We'll probably sell these. But final thing we picked up, unfortunately we didn't get them on sale at all, but they're a crazy pickup that does have a good amount of resale value, which is this pair, the Nike Dunk Low Fuchsia Pink. I believe that's what this colorway is called. Now, I'm very surprised because these were sitting at the new Nike store for like 2-3 days, which is very surprising. Picked up a size 7 and 6Y on these, paid $110.25, the normal retail price, but these go for close to $200, so should be able to double our money on this pair. And who knows, this might make it to CSX, the sneaker event coming up soon. Once again, link in the description to get your tickets now. And yeah, decent amount of stuff we picked up this episode. A lot of Jordans, practically everything but these were Jordans, and stuff that moves really fast for us, so can't complain about that. And yeah, with that being said, we did sell a decent amount of stuff this episode. So with that being said, let's go over everything we sold this episode, starting with the Nike Air Max 90 Olive Black Reflective. We sold both of the 13s, the 11, 10.5, 9.5, and 9. Then in the Golf NRG Desert Camo colorway, we sold a size 11.5, 11, 10.5, 10, 9.5, and 9. Then in the Air Force 1 Low Next Nature White Pale Coral, we sold a size 12, 10, 8.5, and 8. Then in the White Black Pebble Leather, we sold a size 13. And yeah, who knows what our grand total is gonna be at the end of this episode, because now that we're at 55,000, our new goal is to get to 60,000. So let's pray we can get to 60,000 this episode. I don't think it's gonna happen. Maybe next episode we can get that, but I don't think it's happening this episode. But we still have to go through everything in our inventory, including the stuff we just bought this episode. So let's do that now, starting off with the Yeezy 350 V2 in the cream colorway. We got a size 9.5. Then in the Nike J1 Family Trivia, we have a 10.5. Then in the Joker colorway. Then in the light bone colorway, we have a size 10.5 and 9.5. Then in the N7 colorway, we have a 12 and 10. Then in the triple black colorway, we have a size 7. Then in the Air Force 1 Low triple white, we have an 11.5. Then in the reflective swoosh white blue colorway, we have a size 13. Then in the Uno colorway, we have a 12, 9.5, 7, 3 6.5s, and a 6. Then in the University blue, we have a size 13, 11.5, 11, and 8. Then in the white metallic silver colorway, we have an 8.5. Then in the white chocolate colorway, we have a 10.5 and 8.5. Then in the the triple red colorway, we have 3 13s, 5 12s, 3 10.5s, 6 9.5s, 7 9s, 5 8.5s, and 2 size 8. The Air Max 1 Crepe Brown, we have 2 13s, a 12.5 12, 3 11.5s, 2 11s, a 10.5, 2 10s, 2 9.5s, 2 9s, an 8.5, 3 7.5s, a 6.5, and 6. Then in the George Green colorway, we have a size 8 and 7. Then in the Dirty Denim colorway, we have 2 13s, 2 12s, 2 10.5s, a 10 and 8.5. Then in the Nike Air Max Plus White Pure Platinum, we have a size 10, 9, 8.5, 8, 7, and 6.5 women's. Then in the White Grape Ice colorway, we have 2 13s, an 11, 10.5, 10, 2 9s, and an 8. Then in the Black Silver White colorway, we have 3 13s, 4 12s, 2 11.5s, 3 10.5s, a 10, 3 8.5s, and an 8. Then in the Black University Blue colorway, we have a 13, 12, 11, and 10.5. Then in the White colorway, we have 2 13s, 3 12s, 4 11, and 2 10.5s. Then in the Spirograph colorway, we have a 13, 10.5, 2 9.5s, and a 9. Then in the Photon Dust Varsity Red colorway, we have a size 10.5. Then the Air Max Thea Mid Ale Brown colorway, we have an 11, 8, 3 7.5s, and a 7 women's. Then in the Black Sail colorway, we have a 9, 8.5, 3 8s, a 7.5, and 6.5 women's. Then in the Leopard colorway, we have a 9.5, 8.5, 7.5, and 5.5 women's. Then in the Peach Cream colorway, we have a size 10 women's, 2 9.5s, a 9, 2 8.5s, an 8, 2 7.5s, a 7, and 6 women's. Then in the Just Do It Sail Team Red, we have a 6.5 women's. Then in the Indigo Haze, we have an 8 and 7.5 women's. Then in the Phantom Metallic Gold colorway, we have an 8.5, 9.5, and 2 10 women's. Then in the Terry Swoosh colorway, we have a 10, 9.5, 9, 8.5, and 5 women's. Then in the Light Smoke Gray colorway, we have a 6 and 7 women's. Then in the Arizona State colorway, we have a 13 and 12. Then in the Pink Oxford colorway, we have a 10, 2 9 women's, 2 8.5s, a 7.5, 7, and 6.5 women's. Then in the Next Nature Rift Blue colorway, we have a size 10. Then in the Essential Paisley Pack Barely, we have a size 7.5 women's. Then in the Paisley Pack Pink colorway, we have a 7.5 and 6.5 women's. Then in the Miami Hurricanes colorway, we have a size 13. Then in the Gorge Green Midnight Navy, we have a 9.5 women's and 7 women's. Then in the NBA 75th Anniversary Knicks colorway, we have a 10.5. Then in the Next Nature Homer Simpsons, we have a 6.5Y. Then in the 3D Swoosh Gray colorway, we have 2 5.5Ys. Then in the two-tone gray colorway, we have a 7Y and a 4Y. Then in the pandas, we have an 11.5, 11, 9.5, 8.5, a 9 women's, 3 3Ys, and a 2Y. Then in the team gold colorway, we have 2 12s and a 10.5. Then in the rose whisper colorway, we have a size 10 and 9.5 women's. Then in the industrial blue sashiko colorway, we have a size 13. Then in the active fuchsia colorway, we have a size 7Y and 6Y. Then in the Deadpool colorway, a 6.5Y. Then in the Anthrite White colorway, we have a size 12, 11, 10, 9.5, and 9. Then in the Jordan Zion 2 Voodoos, we have 3 10.5s and 2 10s. Then in the Jordan 14 Laneys, we have 2 12s and a 7.5. Then in the Jordan 13 University Blue, we have 8 13s, 4 12s, 6 11.5s, 6 11s, a 10.5, and 9.5. Then in the Black Flint, we have 3 13s, 3 12s, 2 11.5s, 2 11s, 3 10.5s, 2 10s, a 9.5, 9, and 8. Then in the French Blue colorway, we have a 6.5 and 6Y. Then in the Playoff colorway, we have a 7Y, 9.5, 9, and 2 8s. Then in the Jordan 11 Cherry, we have a size 10, 8.5, 8, 6Y, 2 4.5Ys, 3 4Ys, and 2 3.5Ys. Then in the Jordan 6 Georgetowns, we have 6 13s, 2 12s, 6 11, 2 10.5s, a 10, 2 9.5s, a 9, and 8. Then in the Chrome Metallic colorway, we have 2 13s, 2 12s, 2 5.5Ys, and 2 5Ys. Then in the Cool Gray colorway, we have 2 13s and 2 12s. Then in the Jordan 4 Midnight Navy, we have 2 size 5Ys. Then in the Seafoam colorway, we have a size 10 and 9.5 women's. Then in the Midnight Navy, we have a 3Y, 2 2Ys, 3 12Cs, and 2 11Cs. Then in the Thunders, we have an 11.5, 10, and 9. Then in the Jordan 2 Chicago, we have a size 6.5Y and 6Y. Then in the Marina Blue colorway, in a size 6 women's. Then in the Chicago Flip colorway, we have a 9 women. Then in the True Blue colorway, we have a size 11 and 8.5. Then in the White Toe colorway, we have a 4. Then in the Stealth colorway, we have a size 10, 9, 8.5, 8, and 7.5 women. Then in the Jordan 1 High Taxis, we have 2 7Ys, 4 13, and a size 8. Then in the Lost and Found colorway, we have a size 1.5Y, 2 1Ys, a 5C, and a 7C. Then in the NYC to Paris colorway, we have a 7.5. Then the White Black Volt University Gold colorway in a 9.5. Then in the Starfish colorway, we have a 7.5, 7, 2 6.5s, 2 6, a 5.5, and 5 women's. And finally, the Jordan 1 High Dior's in a size 9.5. And yeah, as you can see, that's the reason we have only $55,000 in cash, but it's episode 88, because we literally have tens of thousands of dollars in our inventory alone. And once all that stuff sells, if we just stop buying shoes at this exact moment, we would probably be very close to that $100,000, if not more. But all that stuff does need to sell first, so if you guys are coming to that CSX event, make sure to stop by the table, show some love and support. I'm gonna try to have some steals and deals for you guys. Just like last event we went to Sneaker Swap, I had a $20 pair of Jordan 1 mids. You don't see that every day, so make sure to come through the event, come to the booth, because I'm gonna try my best to have some steals and deals for you guys. With that being said, thank you for watching to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any of my newest videos. And with that being said, I literally have no idea what our grand total is, so let's waste no more time and roll our brand new tally right now.